Abusia, the Minister for Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations, Asam Nate George, Ningo Pram Rashi Bigani and Rada Editudra, say a year a 400 our more Ghana Post, where you already a recruitment process a course say and ye emra quines in fact, which you say a bino a shade 2 million puna or high woman's wene. A managing director Emma a Ghana Post Yura Oseko for Bice any a Obi Atnase Etchen Koma or the Enchemuba Efa recruitment processor Yura Atimity a employees na konfoboni si krumba ono so etimubi enko fuedo do na a Jumaya for dada yewo original anase prescribe rules a mo follow e de recruit o momo ana men ne Ghana Post waya akono a ometimi abie eyomo capital mu a nei NDC amoyoko na baba inherit a Yera Sam Nate George make it this big termination.
I mean the first question really and it's after elections no muhu say mo lose no
okay
who employing kofobi go Ghana Post na
oh Debbie and Tessa one say obi I'm say free and ra me phone said the album no and ya the kitwa from all quarters I will be free I was say ye timi hu said the recruitment and say koso because Ghana Post company na wo no and the processes are rigid kakra because of the regional presence and an institutional structure. We are managing director. Untimi ngasa me managing director nti asomesi be share adwuma asichina. Ghana Post were a very very vibrant union. Okay. They take keen interest in recruitment. Okay. And we are managing director. Untimi nsore keke say oh ye recruitment. There be. 2 organization no because a nationwide spread nationwide into no. Obey recruitment bia I was say we making sure say usika Asem here. Okay. Because Ghana Post say aban nyumaku na omoda controller and accountant general and also omoda consolidated fund and bibisa so no. Enti one obefe nipa in your budgeting for the year ahead. Obey projection. Now what so be a nipa 53 ebeko retirement in the year ahead.
2025.
Na we share almost skill set na any programs I hope we implement in the next year na. Me here nipa be 53 be replace you mo. Na bia ana say oh yente so yesika semunti yente so ne yemfa nipa be 4 ana say. Enti obey sad we am board I approve am. Okay. Enti recruitment nakasa processes so I shall say from shortlisting of applications that have been received. Okay. And sana what panel are your interviews? We are interviews we are interview reports beba up to the level beba from HR from the regions no beba to HR. HR better also amanako DMD no approve about MD who am not MD am final approval. All these processes a BRBD not less than a week. Okay. These are procedures that you go through. And sana Ghana Post are informal. Wo na wa go through this shortlist na wa ko interview we say oh yeah who say ya wa pass it into your befa enti go through medical examination and bring your results na intimi ma appointment letter enti indeed processes are these are recruitments that the processes began some in August some in September because
September 2024
and these are processes are a course way before it has no relationship with elections. Debbie because say Ghana Post even though a buying a 100% shareholder a company limited. Yes. Into the board. Yes. A director and the board was still at post until 7th January. Boards were dissolved. Yes. Board were still at post because the budget for the year had already been planned at na board
and now recruitment in
recruitment has been ongoing yes indeed ebinom enam processes in bureaucracies of civil service bureaucracies of public service the company company yentino ebinom appointment letters eba late ebi nya omo de 5th December ebi nya omo de 9th December but that does not say after your two abano picture na sebe eya beton kofo adwin mu ye te say your two about December 7th and I'm saying I'm wasante achim your two about December 7th my man cry am say until 8th December and I'm a bank cry it me bank cry na be to December 7th 2 days twemu and me bedroom cry I think bedroom cry actually on the 10th of December. Na time bena me be ball me be ye and a recruitment even has managing director HR process HR na a money date for interview or no and be money date among choir medicals or no and these are structures are company no are operating over years enti impression na sebe ba be todwa te say Ghana Post ye to aba no wie ya na edimrika ekofa nipa 100 enya no kre last year batch election recruitment a course in the latter part of the year 2024 in total it was 72 no mienu crowd didn't like even though appointments so they didn't take post they didn't report and in effect it's about a total of 70 people no crowd no originally when we took our applications we took 32 and on board there's been communications with board that every year Ghana Post here casual staff we gradually integrate them into the system ebinom money post office obi ho our year adwuma 4 years now that's so casual staff no difference between omo say omo na company no actual payroll nemom region crona or casual staff no
IGF
region no etuomo ka enti omo regions no year recommendation say me casual staff we said they were born home modern no mesemo wa that's why for year adwuma 4 years or no year we or critical enti assess na management hwe na here okay near interview no so you recruit no sa nipa 70 you recruit in the last recruitment e move 40 out of that list staffer no mo ye adwuma o Ghana Post dada just that they are not on there omo ye casual staffer omo ye full time into omo ye nipa omo ye adwuma for obinum. I was checking one of them Usuba Akubi. He had worked with Ghana Post for 5 years or started actually
outside the
there be empty and all this information is known by Ghana Post Union because Ghana Post will be recruitment a union with interest because every company no ena me fan say yesika Asem yetimi twa ho ne ho aka. Sometimes Sebi may take you over in 2022. Now recruitment was a big deal. Person for Nipa 20 cry was a problem because of said they need a Asem TNT. But a Jumana no apeja. Innovations kakra bemo ma say post office will be idea dance say ahoke kanabaso first circle post office staff and now so no mo ye 12 and nay omo ye 30 because adwuma na eba no e bro so adwuma na ba was so offendipa okwa adum say adum post office emo anadu 8:30 kra na nipa da so gina ho a omo ye adwuma nti you need to even run a shift system misusu senka opportunity aba aban saying bear in mind say NDC are buying campaign from here say 24 hours is something they are going to do no. Well, I was of the view say some post offices come immediately by end 24 hours afeni be account because problem a war recruitment ho unisika would be tuamuka. But that is not the case. It is not the case for post office because almost started December. December. Post office ni problem. January. Only problem. February. March say
in the issue of
it is not
budget.
It has say position be ba say buying the position ne say companies be why frankly speaking ebia 7th January no ya to abani we no dimrika ekosese interview enye sana post office
when you hear this story Mamin Kaimau, the Minister for Communications, Digital Technology and Innovations, Samuel Nate George, has announced the termination of nearly 100 staff members at Ghana Post, citing irregularities in their recruitment process. He said The decision is part of an ongoing rationalization effort aimed at streamlining operations within the ministry and its agencies. Speaking to the press on Tuesday, the minister explained the challenges he faced upon assuming office, including an inflated workforce. There is a quote, if you are a minister and you take over a ministry that has 3,117 staff in the ministry and its agencies, and 600 were recruited after December 7th, you cannot expect me to come and inherit such a mess. And so the rationalization is ongoing, unquote, he said. Sam George revealed that the latest terminations targeted staff recruited after the December 7th elections, a period he described as problematic for proper hiring practices. Quote, today, I have authorized a termination of a few more at Ghana Post, almost 100 that were done post-election, unquote. He added, the minister emphasized his commitment to ensuring efficiency and accountability within the ministry, noting that the rationalization process would continue in the sector. In the two takeaways, say today I have authorized a termination of a few more at Ghana Post, almost 100 that were done post-election. One argument is say totally nipa amufa in akwana ebe 70.
And no crap.
Obiya ni ho ane the year after December 7th.
No crap.
Minister said 100 were done after the elections.
Okay.
It was terminated to omunyina.
Aye. Obi, me Asam George, or honorable minister, he's also a young man. I mean, him say he has a lot of, and I pray. I've had the opportunity of meeting him before I resigned, and I know say he has a lot of plans for the whole space now. Communication space, no, and then Ghana Post as part. But Mesreno, especially with post office, said the Omo Yajuma no tieno.
Asęm.
I am very sure Sesenka unyamre kakra share recruitment because what can say no send an appointment letter after this fancy appointment because I think appointment letters no the chair pan about on the 9th of December.
Okay.
And he said the name send an appointment letter by 9th of December and ebia not been yen say
after election
na ni dim rika say election na Saturday, 8th, Sunday. When I interview Sunday, no 9th, Monday, 9th, no almost a Juma say. Normal, normal medicals in November. Yeah, the Ghana Post said, "Dika mom letter say ya me famu into mon koye medicals. I'm a nipa na koye medicals. So take him kakra ehwe mu a anko obehu say these are not recruitments no. After Yatwaba, Debbie. And or call it for document now. Omu interview report to her or the interview they can
for Omunyina.
Everybody that was recruited because one yes I know we are ultimate recruitment or Ghana Post. We are interview panel union ni better subi, HR ni better subi, regional head back what na so, and these are people in the system. And say okoye recruitment now one go through this due process. And to me cry successful and can minister put never by and can deal with Ghana Post Union now cry who did be but the due processes were followed through this recruitment. Now me who say a chone ebepano say onya abotreka kana onhwe
documents
because ohwemu year minim said there I believe strongly say onya break akra no ohwemu a I'm sure said he would adjust. Yeah, he would adjust and then.
But in that meeting with him before or resign, I want to believe, sir, everything about Ghana Post under you were captured in your handing over report.
Oh, yes.
In that report, now. In Nim how I'm recruiting uncle for you now.
Oh, also
and when
handing
they
over,
were recruiting.
Also, handing over. You would hand over a BBA Juma staff everything was in the report. I think the first communique say aban no pese omu hu obia company ne fa no after 7th of December. And we responded to that communique with obia ye fa no time oba first interview, time or onyane initial letter or call medicals. Any time ye didn't can payroll time because said nipa no onye no hwajma untimi pon fa ne can payroll. Enti yes I letter no call and I'm sure say sad document ne crampo unyamre ehwemu ye na o said we investigate ne kakra. I'm sure say that position say obibia the appointment letter eba after it die to abano. I think say
irregular.
Yes me say fast akwan so we will be doing a lot of the service. Obi, can you imagine so obi a why adwuma ewo sign post office.
Yes.
Why adwuma was a casual staff. Why adwuma wa ma bosumi bia no regional iron ho ama na bia 800 and 900 bi no de ama no. Wasun sa de bia or the application you join regional head and na regional head aye recommendation aba ama ye be recruitment there we dey your system no wasun adwuma ne dada nya afie kra na me ba be che no IT me be che no EPS ne ade enti monfa na system ne this is okay na recruitment ye emu 40 ebe ye casual staff omo system nim dada then due to be a special skill be a here in some areas enti emu 30 ebe ye new recruit na fe sa nipa na wo post office or any casual put that no obeye no actual contract na be no staff no afi dey say I mean you not just say no ye kwa and these guys,
but I think a little bit of due diligence would have revealed all these
the information because say me opportunity be bama yebusa me ho asem I would have, and I know say even see yebusa HR GMHR no work Ghana Post now because ono so aye adwuma company nim for over 25 into onim ono akra ye recommendation ni bi about people are omo ne division staff for one division na ye once ye recruitment the opportunity aba na ye recruitment there mesremo me casual way into madam I believe strongly say ye chopper na ye be prime minister say yes no onhwem kakra because be we munyina ye Ghana fo obi almost ebi ka ho pa na Ghana Post adwuma no afa ne nto pefra because post office adwuma no enye magic bi keke obi aye adwuma ene aye ena ye nipa staff no on say anytime I mean opportunity I make a post office once a I give a lot of credit to the staff because omo no ekuom ho ena aboama vision na ye de ba ye no apeja adwuma no obi post office every be atwam na adwuma no ewo issues pa o me kai ye be so mu fufuro say MPP aban be so mu in 2017 eba no they were on a overdraft to pay salary. So when you overdraft I won't mean to say me kra me take you over December bosome so na January pay back now yam show but with a lot of effort and a lot of collaboration with the union, with the management, and constant hard work. Company gradually is becoming a turnaround story. The growth over the period has been more than 500%. Say first, na post office, bosume aketua, and as a bosume, their monthly revenue, say na 5 million, and then they do 25 million. Really? It is a massive growth.
Example, these are real figures.
These are examples, but very close to real figures. Say, I mean, you take it time, see a bit so a lot of work has gone, a lot of commitment has gone into the system. Yet me a baby. Sa action way will create a lot of mistrust, a lot of disaffection, demotivation in the system.